For 30 years, he was one of the most powerful men in music. He built bad boy records from nothing. He discovered artists. He produced hits. He wore white suits at his famous all-white parties. He was on magazine covers. He was at every red carpet. He was friends with presidents. Then a video came out, and everything fell apart. Meet Sean Combs, known to the world as Diddy, and the most spectacular fall from grace in the history of American entertainment. Let us go back to the beginning of the end. November 2023. Cassie Ventura, singer, model, and Diddy's girlfriend of 11 years, filed a lawsuit against him. She alleged rape, physical abuse, coercion. She said he controlled every aspect of her life. She first met him when she was 19 years old and he was 36. Combs denied everything. The lawsuit was settled privately the very next day, but the door was now open. Within weeks, dozens more lawsuits followed. Men and women, employees, artists, all telling similar stories. Hotel nights, freak-offs, abuse, control, threats, retaliation. Then in May 2024, CNN published a hotel security video from 2016. The video showed Diddy in a hotel corridor, grabbing Cassie by the neck, throwing her against a wall, kicking her while she was on the ground, dragging her by her clothes. It was silent footage, no audio. But it did not need any. His lawyers said it showed the result of a decade-long loving relationship. The judge hearing his bail application looked at the footage and said, and I am paraphrasing here, "What does love have to do with that?" In September 2024, federal agents raided his homes in Los Angeles and Miami simultaneously. They found what prosecutors described as evidence of a criminal enterprise spanning years. Combs was arrested, denied bail, put in a federal detention center in Brooklyn, where he has remained ever since. The federal charges were serious: racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, transportation for prostitution. The trial started in May 2025. 2 months of testimony. Cassie Ventura took the stand and described in detail years of forced drug-fueled sexual encounters, physical beatings, and psychological control. She said she lived in a constant state of fear. She said he threatened her career, her freedom, her safety. She described the night he raped her. A second woman, known only as Jane, testified to similar experiences. She said Combs had put her under a so-called love contract that paid her rent as long as she participated in his hotel nights. When she tried to stop, he threatened to cut her off entirely. The defense did not deny the abuse. They acknowledged the violence. Their strategy was simpler. They argued the government had not proven a criminal enterprise, had not proven trafficking, had not proven coercion beyond the standard of federal law. And on July 2nd, 2025, the jury agreed. Partially. Not guilty of racketeering, not guilty of sex trafficking, guilty on 2 lesser counts of transporting women across state lines for prostitution. The courtroom went quiet. Prosecutors had wanted 11 years. The defense wanted 14 months, which would have been time already served. On October 3rd, 2025, the judge sentenced Sean Combs to 4 years and 2 months in prison, $500,000 fine, 5 years of supervised release. Before the sentence was handed down, Combs stood up and addressed the court. He apologized for what he called sick actions. He begged for mercy. His children were watching from the gallery. His eldest daughter was in tears. The judge then turned to Cassie Ventura and the other survivors in the room. He said, "We heard you." After the sentencing, Combs reportedly asked Donald Trump for a pardon. Trump confirmed the request publicly. No pardon has been granted. More than 50 civil lawsuits still await him. The man who once ran the most powerful label in hip-hop, who sat in the front row at every major event in American culture for 30 years, will walk out of prison as a convicted felon in his late 50s. The parties are over. That is the case. Nova out.